Hello everyone, welcome to my GH Soap Gossip Today channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before starting the video, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Esme promises retribution on Spencer, Trina, Nikolas, and Ava. At the clinic, Laura kept killing at Spencer for having given expert to Nikolas. She requested that Spencer tell the police all that he had some awareness of Pro's vanishing. At the point when Dante seemed minutes after the fact, he agreed with Spencer when he said that Pro's vanishing didn't warrant grabbing charges. Spencer let Dante know that Esme had recovered her recollections. Spencer added that Esme ought to be the one nabbed rather than Nikolas. Dante proposed that he ought to capture Spencer for supporting and abetting a criminal in Nikolas. At the point when Dante inquired as to whether Spencer had failed to remember that Nikolas was a needed man, Spencer reversed the situation on Dante. It's truly fascinating, in light of the fact that I would believe that you, everything being equal, might comprehend what it's want to cherish a confounded dad. Haven't you been battling with the decision about whether to report Sonny for his numerous violations such a long time? I accept he once shot you over that, Spencer said. Laura chided Spencer once more, yet Dante said that it was fine and that he had no designs to capture Spencer. After Spencer insensitively alluded to Sonny as Dante's father, Dante let Spencer know that friends and family didn't necessarily settle on the best lawful choices. Spencer stayed firm in his conviction that he had pursued the ideal choice by permitting Nikolas to take Pro as opposed to having Pro stay with Esme. Dante said that he wanted Esme's proclamation. Before Dante left, he inquired as to whether he saw Nikolas once more. Thereafter, Spencer said that he was grieved, assuming Laura was as yet irate at him. I'm not quite so furious as I'm concerned. In the event that you're correct about Esme, and she's returned to her former ways, we shouldn't misjudge her. It's impossible to tell what she could do now, Laura said. At Pentonville, Heather discovered that Nikolas had taken Pro. At the point when Esme requested guidance, Heather advised her to take off from Port Charles as could really be expected. Heather added that it would before long be found by everybody that Esme had recovered her recollections. Heather urged Esme to remember the big picture. At the point when Esme referenced Spencer and Trina, Heather inquired as to whether Esme had gone to visit Heather as a concerned mother or as a desirous ex. Esme said that her thought processes were about retribution. I believe each and every one of they should pay. Nikolas, Spencer, Trina, Ava. They're all going to get what they merit, Esme promised. Esme rose up to leave. Much obliged to you, Heather, mother, for all that you've accomplished for me. Be that as it may, going slowly doesn't work for me. Time has run out for me, Esme said. Honey, anything that you're considering doing, don't, Heather begged, desperation in her voice. Esme grinned as she left. Try not to make it happen, Heather hollered more than once. At the Red Office, Carly and Drew sneered and boasted over Drew terminating Nina and supplanting her with Carly. Nina, noticeably unamused by one or the other Drew or Carly, Riley sluggish applauded. As Nina arranged to leave, she inquired as to whether them three were at long last even. Drew condescendingly expressed that there had must a figure. Drew and Carly kept censuring Nina. Nina said that both she and Carly knew how to dole out a retribution. Attracted answered by taking steps to snatch Nina and toss her out of the workplace truly. Nina left after mockingly wishing Carly best of luck. A while later, Drew recommended that Carly be the magazine's full-time proofreader. Drew developed wide-peered toward when he said that he and Carly could redo dark red in their picture. Carly asked how she would manage Bobby's cafe. She then said that she could do the two positions on the grounds that Bobby had once maintained two sources of income immediately. In the wake of consenting to be accomplices by and expertly, Carly and Drew kissed. In the washroom at Metro Court, Nina strolled in on Olivia cleaning up. Nina anticipated that Olivia should shout at her. All things being equal, Olivia identified when Nina said that Drew had recently terminated her. Nina was befuddled by Olivia's way of behaving. I don't get you, Olivia. You're Carly's dearest companion, yet you proposed to assist me with arranging my wedding. I made your better half my fall fellow, and you figured out that I'm the person who called out Carly and Drew, and you didn't say anything. Why? Nina inquired. Olivia said that she had stayed silent with an end goal to keep harmony between everybody. Nina appeared to be moved by Olivia's words. Olivia added that she didn't support what Nina had done, yet she said that she actually accepted harmony was conceivable. Olivia told Nina to continue on nimbly. "You're not kidding," Nina said before Olivia left. A short time later, Nina gazed at herself in the mirror. Yet, on the off chance that Carly and Drew need a conflict? "They have one," Nina said with a serious look all over. Simultaneously, Carly brought through Nina's nameplate into a trash bin. At the Metro Court Cafe, Tracy joined Scott at the bar. Scott said that Lucy had it in for Tracy, who was suspicious that Scott would sell out Lucy. Scott inferred that Tracy had been forlorn since Luke's passing, and he said that he might want to be companions with Tracy. At the point when Tracy concurred, Scott requested a jug of champagne. At a table close by, Lucy joined Martin as she attempted to keep an eye on Tracy and Scott. Martin at last stood up, and he said that he had lost his hunger since Lucy had been occupied by Scott and Tracy. Lucy asked Martin to remain. Martin concurred, depending on the prerequisite that Lucy let him know happening among her and Scott. Additionally, at Metro Court, Stream Lynn and Pursue requested that Gregory direct their wedding. Gregory at first declined in light of his ALS side effects. After a few tirelessness from Pursue and Stream Lynn, Gregory consented to direct the wedding. Stressed children, well-disposed false impressions, envious beaux. General Emergency Clinic spoilers and updates for Tuesday, January 23rd. Bother stressed children, agreeable errors, and envious sweethearts. TJ Ashford stresses over his mother, Tracy Quartermain revises a cordial misconception, and Lucy co-manages an envious boyfriend. TJ stresses when Anna Devane stresses since Jordan Ashford didn't make their meeting. Anna hasn't had the option to contact Jordan since she had the option to follow a weapon she's been tackling the Metro Court pool shooting. It had been followed to the purpose in it having come from the WSB weapons store in Berlin. In any case, where it went from that point and to whom had not entirely settled. Somewhere else in the emergency clinic, Dr. Hamilton Finn, Michael Easton, is encountering nervousness about his forthcoming negligence preliminary. Before a lift, he tells a shocked-looking Elizabeth Baldwin that perhaps this was a misstep. Likewise at GH before the medical caretaker's station, Stella Henry rebukes Marshall Ashford. She expresses disgrace on you, Marshall. However, he doesn't appear to be upset. Maybe he's playing with her somewhat like they were out on the deck at the house when they were moving and came near a kiss. It's been numerous years since his better half, her sister, Irene Ashford, Cheryl Frances Harrington, died, and Stella came after Marshall left to deal with the young men. What could be the explanation that she's so hesitant to become involved? In the meantime, in Curtis Ashford's clinic room, he is mentioning an update. He advises Portia Robinson to let him know he needs to see him, probably discussing the specialist who carried out the exploratory method. Curtis will want to find out whether it worked or not, and assuming that he'll have the option to walk once more, and return to being the man he used to be. Somewhere else, by the lift in the Metro Court, Tracy attempts to address a cordial misconception with Gregory Pursue. Greg really wanted to see Tracy sitting with Scott Baldwin, family Shriner, at the bar when he was eating. He and Harrison Pursue and Stream Lynn Quartermain were together, and Creek Lynn discussed not confiding in Baldwin. Gregory is presently conversing with Tracy, most likely asking her what she was conversing with Scott about. Tracy advises him to accept her when she lets him know it's not the way that it shows up.